The ability to think and create is an important part of life, and with the introduction of AI, which has ushered in a new era of productivity and helping us even get things done faster. Now, let's look at how we can use AI to generate ideas that translate into business. So, throughout this exercise, we're going to be using ChatGPT. Before we begin, let us get some things out of the way first. Now, in using AI to come up with ideas that translate into business, you should readily know that these ideas that AI will spill out might necessarily not be unique. Because why? To create unique ideas or businesses, there has to be a pain point. And when I say a pain point, there has to be human interaction. AI does not necessarily interact walk around to interact with people every day to know people's pain points and what have you. So we're just using AI to leverage the data that is available to it to sort of enhance our own uh, productivity. So by the time you get whatever you want to get out of AI, there's still going to be that human touch, that human thinking, such that you don't 100% rely on AI. So with that out of the way, now let's fit ChatGPT with our first prompt to sort of understand what is required in starting a new business. So our first prompt will be, as a business assistant with extensive knowledge in business creation, please provide a detailed analysis of the key considerations for starting a new business. Include factors such as market research, financial planning, legal requirements, market strategies, and operational logistics. Discuss how these elements interact and their relative importance in the early stages of business. Additionally, highlight any common pitfalls new entrepreneurs should be aware of and offer advice on how to navigate them successfully. So I can copy this now and then I paste it here like so and press enter. Now we wait for GPT to do its thing. Continue. Now, so we have everything we want. So it's saying that we first of all need market research, and it tells us about the importance of market research, tells us about the pitfalls, our financial planning, legal requirements, and so on. The reason why we started with this prompt is because of the follow-up technology that ChatGPT has, such that you can see it says here that memory updated. So it has this prompt and this answer stored on its memory. So our follow-up prompt would emanate from the first prompt we have fed ChatGPT with. So the second thing now is to feed ChatGPT our pain point. Like I said, pain point. So if I just come up now and I say, give me 15 business ideas for 2024. It can only give me a business idea to the degree of the data that is available to it. You get. So that's why I said we are not totally 100% relying on AI to actually help us, come up with business ideas. We are feeding it with data, and then we're using that data to expand on what it is that we're trying to do. Now that will make sense shortly. Now, the business we're actually trying to generate is not restricted to just online. The pain point can actually be so vast. It can be a physical business, it can be online, it can be just about anything. It can be to try to connect farmers to buyers. It can be on transportation issues. It can be almost anything. But I'm going to be using AI as an example for what we're doing. So the essence of this whole training is to sort of open your mind to the different possibilities that are available with AI. Now, let's use the Llama Impact Grant for an example of what we're trying to do. So recently, I stumbled on Meta calling for proposal for a possibility of organizations winning grants up to $100,000. But there's a catch to you winning that $100,000 grant. Number one is you have to showcase the newest capability of Llama 3.1. You have to lower barriers for other developers to build with Llama, you see. And then your proposal has to address economic development, science and innovation, public services, educations, and so on. Which means that there are still other aspects that are yet to be exposed to AI. So having this on our hand, let's use AI to expand on this. Now, here is our prompt. I said, you are an AI expert tasked with developing an idea for a possible 100,000 grant to leverage generative AI for transformative impact in one of the following focus areas: economics, science, blah, 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 and so on. Now, don't worry about this prompt. I will just comment the word prompt. I'll send it to you. So now, having entered my prompt like this, I'm asking ChatGPT to generate me an idea from one of these, not all of them, just one of these. So the thing is, you can actually repeat the step such that you can generate an idea for economic development. When you're done with that, you delete. You do science and innovation. When you're done with that, you delete. You do public service. And then you now combine those ideas and see which one actually make more sense that you can leverage on. So the whole essence for all this is so that you can be able to, merge AI with that idea that you have been nursing for a while to bring out something that sort of, makes sense and you can leverage on. So let's send our prompt. So ChatGPT actually now picked education and skills development out of everything that I gave it to feed. Now you can see that I learned something just now while during this exercise, that instead of actually telling ChatGPT to pick from one of these, it's best to actually do it one after the other. By doing so, you get more ideas to actually work with. But for the sake of time, let's just so it picked education and skills development, and it told me the problem statement, told me the proposed solution, and told me the methodology to actually use in solving that that um, problem. Now we can now simply give it a follow-up prompt to sort of convert our business idea, which is using AI along the line of educations and skill development. We can give it a task to help us with a complete proposal with different, with real life data and what have you. So my friends, that's how to leverage the power of AI to sort of come up with ideas using an existing pain point. I want to hear from you. I hope this has been very informative. If you have further questions, just drop it in the comment section below and I'll be willing to respond to you. Thank you for watching.